Earlier this month, the Iowa Medical Cannabidiol Board voted to change the definition of intractable pain to severe or chronic pain. KCAU 9 reporter Marina Buck tells us how this change will impact people here in Siouxland. It's our top story tonight at 5.
The change in definition will qualify more patients to participate in the medical cannabis program here in Siouxland. Right now, the program currently serves 13 qualifying conditions, including Parkinson's disease, AIDS, and seizures.
Really kind of hoping to bring Iowa's program to the forefront of this nation's medical cannabis programs.
The goal of the change is to open the door for more patients to get certified to participate in Iowa's medical cannabis program.
You know, something that's untreatable that we are then trying to treat has confused a lot of people, and I think has served as a roadblock for a lot of people wanting to talk to their doctors about getting their cards.
From headaches to back, neck, and nerve pain, this kind of chronic pain can affect as many as 8 out of every 10 adults in the U.S.
Is pain that exists longer than 3 months, which also typically has been tried to be treated using conventional measures.
Yeah, I think that if someone is in pain and that is a way that we are able to assist them and help them out and maybe like relieve some of the pain, I don't see anything being wrong with that.
But widening the group of people who can legally access medical cannabis has some Siouxlanders expressing concern.
I think that it shouldn't be opened up as much. I think that medical marijuana should be used for more of life-threatening injuries than just a back pain, I think.
The transition is expected to take effect early next year after the Board of Medicine and the State Board of Health agree upon the terms.
Iowa's program has been taking baby steps the last 2 years or so, and so we're very excited that this is another step forward, really kind of hoping to bring Iowa's program to the forefront of this nation's medical cannabis programs.
MedPharm hopes to add post-traumatic stress disorder to the list of those able to receive med cards, saying there are other opportunities to include mental health disorders in Iowa medical cannabis program. Marina Bach, KCAU 9 News.
MedPharm Iowa has 5 locations across the state, serving about 3,000 patients, with close to 300 from the Siouxland area.